Charles make you buy one of these books before you came out here?
Oh, did you have to buy one?
Yeah.
Backstage, son of a gun. He was right out there selling them. Geez, you're kind of a mix match today.
Yeah, I came out. It's a fashion thing.
Is this wardrobe from the show?
Well, yeah. Actually, I heard I was going to be on the show today, and I went out and I got a special shirt.
You really look like your dad.
I do.
Yeah, without white or gray hair.
I'll grow.
Now, did the kids know how much money you made on the tequila sale? Do they know about the $1 billion?
They will.
They will know about it, yeah.
Oh, they will.
They will. You and your buddies started, how many guys started this company? 3 of you started this company. You're like, hey, it'd be fun if we made a tequila.
Right.
And you wound up making it into this huge thing and selling it for $1 billion. That's crazy.
Well, you know, I am an expert
Out of it, I think. But it's the white hair. Yeah.
Has he told you his dad is anchorman here on NBC? Nick Clooney. His aunt is Rosemary Clooney.
I got family.
He wanted. Yeah. He's the Clooney.
Yeah.
If you ask him, he'd probably sing "Come On to My House," but we're not going to ask him. But his dad, who I've known a long time. Did you ever ask him at what age he went that color?
About my age, I think. I'm getting them. I've been.
You'll be
pulling them
off facts.
on alcohol, as you can imagine, and I
Yes.
spent years researching it.
Did you actually ever have any kind of experience in like
I
liquor
have so
business?
much experience in the liquor business.
I mean, other than being a consumer.
I'll tell you, I used to, as a matter of fact, when I was in college, which I was for a very brief period of time, in Kentucky, I worked at an all-night liquor store called King Quick. And worked there for, I don't know, about a year.
Like to put you on, you know.
Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls, right. You'll be the new love interest.
Golden guy. Yeah, in fact, I had a picture. I couldn't find it of you. You did my father's variety show
Cincinnati,
in
sure.
Cincinnati, and playing the piano. And I was kind of a floor director. Our whole family worked the show, and I was more or less a gopher. And it was a live show like this. And I had a picture of like my arm around you when I was like 12 years old, like. You know, a great picture. I couldn't find it. I was looking everywhere.
What was the most popular item you sold at that liquor store?
Gin.
Gin, really?
We sold a lot of gin. We got held up. I remember the guy came in.
While you were there?
Yeah, he walked in, has his hands in his pockets, and I opened the drawer, and he says, and you know, give me this, give me that, and then just give me everything in the drawer. I was like, okay, and I walked away. He didn't show me a gun or a knife or the manager was like, did he hold you up? And I was like, no, he just asked for the money in the drawer. I'm like, I'm not taking it. What? Let me.
Isn't that a kick? So you grew up, well, if you're in Cincinnati, which is Ohio, across the rivers,
I grew up in Kentucky, yeah.
You grew up in Kentucky, right?
I was raised in a tiny little town, Augusta, Kentucky, with 1,500 people.
So you know what Charlie Carrault was talking
Oh,
about.
I was, yeah, he's probably driven through my town a few times. But it was, you know, I graduated with 23 people in my class. You knew everybody, everything,
and everything
everybody.
about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know anything about anybody in particular?
I mean, make sure you have a gun.
Yeah, right.
Show it to me,
You
God.
weren't making $1 billion
No.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's funny. My father was an anchorman at Cincinnati, Ohio, across the street.
Very popular anchor man, right?
He was very...
Yeah. Nick Clooney.
Nick Clooney.
Yeah.
And he would then, after we got held up, he decided that the safest thing to do, he would do the news at 11 o'clock and 11:30. He was finished, and when he finished doing the news, he would drive across the river to the King Quick liquor store, and he'd pull out a stool. And
Rosie? Was that fun?
It was great. It was interesting because, you know, you could do anything you wanted to do. I was the center on the basketball team. You know, I'm 5'11". Usually these guys are, you know, 7'3". So we lost every game we played. We had more basketballs than we had guys, you know. But everybody invited us to their homecomings because they'd like to win the homecoming. So we lost about 30 games.
Now, was a big night on the town in Cincinnati?
And he would sit there all night with me just to make sure that I didn't get shot.
That is, well, that's very sweet and also completely insane. I mean, that's...
I don't know, you don't shoot famous people, come on. You know.
So he felt if the gunman came in and saw the local news anchor that they go, oh no, I don't want any part of this?
Maybe he was just trying to get a scoop. He wanted the news first.
At any point, did you consider, like, hey, Dad, since you're here already, why not you run to register and I'll head out?
I never really...
That was the city. That's
you
when
go to the city.
Go to the city.
Right.
And actually, I was kind of, because we moved pretty much anytime the rent was due. So I was you know, it's this business.
I don't know if Nick would tell that necessarily.
No, it's not now.
Oh,
but,
he's not doing
he's
that.
still moving.
Is
when
he
the
still
rent's
doing that in L.A.?
It's more expensive here, but
Yeah.
he, there was, I forgot what we were talking about.
I wasn't the brightest.
Well,
That's why I
now,
didn't
yeah,
last in
you know
college.
what? It seems to have gone okay. We're going to take a break. Before we do, I just want to mention,
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed your movie today, and the part that I liked most, I know we're going to show a clip, but this is my favorite part right here.
Hi, pal.
That was great. All right? When we come back, George Clooney.
About
We
murder.
were talking about your father moving when the rent was due.
Scared me. I thought we'd like
And
go
the
home.
big city and that kind of life.
We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. If you like that, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest videos. And if you didn't, subscribe anyway. It's free. Who cares?